All right, we're going to take a look at how vector components work and how we break them apart. Right here we have a picture of three different vectors, A, B, and C. We're going to say A is equal to 5, and we'll just say centimeters, and B is equal to 2 centimeters. And we'll say that theta here, this angle, is equal to 30 degrees. So what we're trying to figure out is what the value of C, but not just what the value of C. We want to see what A and B, their components are. So we're going to use an XY table over here to figure them out and to take a look at each of them. Now remember, A plus B is equal to C in this, but that doesn't mean that I can just add 5 and 2 together and get 7. For the value of C. It's just saying the components of A plus the components of B equals C. So when we look at this, we'll break it down into A and B, and we want to see whether or not A has X and Y components, X components, or just Y components. So since it's at an angle, we have it at X and Y components. So we would use cosine here to solve for the X component. So we would do 5 cosine 30, and then for the y we would do 5 sine 30. For the b, when I look at this one over here, it is only moving in the x direction, and that is going to be just 2, and for the y we're going to plug a 0 in as a placeholder. So when I add these up, what we get is 6.3 here, and we should get 2.5 here. So what this tells me here is that the base of C is 6.3, and that the y value here for C is 2.5. And what we did was we took A, I'll redraw it over here. So if this is A, we figured out that the AX component was 5 cosine 30, and the AY component was 5 sine 30. So now that I have it in a right triangle, I can just use Pythagorean theorem and get my final answer. And I should get that C is equal to 6.8 centimeters. Hope this helped.